Hi, my name is Lindy and thank you for joining my channel. If you're new to my videos, welcome. Sunday morning and I'm going to make some pancakes for family breakfast. The beauty of this recipe is not only is it quick and easy, but what I do is I put half of it aside in the fridge, which will last up to a week. So you'll then have batter in the fridge, and when you need pancakes, you just take it out the fridge and make a couple. So let's make these pancakes. So a tip I learned from my mom is when you're baking, take everything out that you're needing, and as you use it, put it away. That means you're not going to double up on your baking powder or your bicarb of soda, which is something one can do. All the ingredients are in the description below, so let's just look at the method and we can worry about the quantities later. Firstly, you're going to mix the dry ingredients together, then the wet ingredients, and then combine them. That batter is then going to be used to make your pancakes. It's good to have everything at room temperature, it just seems to work better. What I do with the butter is I melt it in a microwave dish and I cover it with a piece of paper towel. There are two reasons I do that. One is to stop the butter splashing through the microwave, and two, I use this to grease the pan when I'm making the pancakes. I'm going to pop this into the microwave. Let's start with the dry ingredients. 3 cups of flour, a third of a cup of sugar, which I just pop on the top. Sift this together, and then we're going to use 3 teaspoons of baking powder, and a teaspoon of bicarb of soda. Be careful that you don't use too much, it can give it a funny taste. And a teaspoon of salt. Keep this container because we're going to use this for the wet ingredients. Beat the 3 eggs together and add 2½ cups of milk. Add wet ingredients to the dry ingredients and combine well. Add melted butter. Combining the wet and dry ingredients will take about 10 minutes. I'm adding an additional 50 milliliters of milk as the batter looks a little thick. Make sure all the flour combines well. The little lumps are actually butter that's cooled in the batter. Don't forget the vanilla extract, which I nearly forgot. We're now going to cook them. This is the pan I use because it takes 3 of the pancakes nicely. And I use the butter from here just to grease the pan. And I can keep this for later. The most difficult part of this whole exercise of baking pancakes is getting the pan at the right temperature. So let me show you how I do this. This will last up to a week in the fridge. I try to keep them a similar size and away from each other, but often they will melt into each other, which isn't bad. We'll just cut them apart. What we are looking for here now is small bubbles will start forming. You can see these little bubbles. We want those bubbles to fill these pancakes and then we can turn them over. In the beginning, you will need to adjust your temperature to find the correct temperature. You can see there are more bubbles forming now. So they're starting to really come up nicely now. We're going to turn them. And you can see with the first ones, the pan is not quite at the right temperature. Ideally, we want to get a plain brown all over. So as we go along, we'll get that correct temperature. We just need to toast them on the other side, and then they're ready. Grease with more butter. If you turn them when they're still a little bit wet like this, you will need to cook the other side a little longer. So just be aware of that, otherwise you'll end up with a wet center. I'll just cut that up. This is a bit brown. That's a little brown, so we're going to drop the temperature. It takes a while to get the correct temperature. Stacking them on top of each other will keep them warm, and if it's not completely cooked inside, it will cook them. We don't need to butter for every time we add more. Place the leftover batter into an airtight container and store in the fridge for about 5 to 7 days. And of course, the cook's pancake. These are sweet pancakes. If you prefer savory pancakes, then leave out the sugar and the vanilla essence. I have added the sugar and the vanilla essence. So now I can add yogurt, fruit, or I like just simple maple syrup. So happy Sunday, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Ooh, this looks good. Happy Sunday. I've put half the batter into a container I'm going to put into the fridge. This will last up to a week in the fridge, and then every time you want to make a pancake, just take it out, let it get to room temperature for a couple of minutes, and you can use it. What you may find is it gets a little bit thicker over time, so you may need to add a little bit of milk to thin it down a bit. My name is Lindy, and thank you for joining my channel. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to hit the subscribe button and you'll be notified when my next is available. Take care and bye.